Morning, my people. What's up, world? It is Monday, January 8th. January, sorry, y'all, June 18th. Oh, Lord. I'm going to begin another new year already. It is Wednesday, June 18th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because for him, all things is possible. Yes, top of the morning to all my kings and queens. Everybody traveling out today, going to school, going to work, um, court, wherever it is that you're traveling to, please get there safe. I hope everybody's feeling appreciated, thankful, and blessed this morning for seeing another day as always. Yes. Happy Wednesday, my good people. Um, Lord, just when you think sometimes you're getting enough sleep, you're not. But it is what it is. We gotta get up and do what we gotta do, right? Yeah, it is Wednesday. Um, and this morning, or today I should say, we're going to be making some announcements about the No Duck Zone annual barbecue, the third annual barbecue coming up August 16th from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's what we're going to be getting into today. Today, I was going to get into something else today. It didn't. I changed my mind at the last minute. I said, you know what? Let me just focus on my annual barbecue, and we can get to everything else later. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into a few other things. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. So for my newcomers, my regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is where it goes down. Goes down at No Duck Zone podcast. Who we got? I see my man Drew up in here. Drew, what up? Bronx on deck. Um, Drew, I gotta, which I should have did it already. I gotta give you your ranch, man. It don't feel right seeing you in here. Don't have your ranch. I'm gonna have to go inside my studio and give it to you. Um, but I'm gonna work. I'm gonna fix that. I was supposed to did that yesterday, but I'm gonna fix that today. Josh Sanders, what's up? I can't believe I started. I said January. It's June. Look at me. Yeah. So Saturday, August 16th. Of course, we are 2 months and 14 days, if I'm not mistaken, right? 2 months and 14 days from the third annual barbecue. Um, I want to start off by saying, before I even get into that day, I want to start by saying I want to thank everybody who made it possible for me to even have this annual barbecue. Sometimes when you think you don't have support and people don't give a shit about what you do and they don't come through and mess with you like that, it gets kind of discouraging sometimes. But then, when you actually do an event and people actually do show up, and not just to your event, but people show up to your channel. I'm seeing my brother Drew here. You know what I mean? This is a big deal for me, man. Appreciate you, big bro. So yeah, support. I always say it takes you a long way. Um, and as men, we need that. As brothers, we need that. Self hate is disgusting right now. Um, Shout out to Coach Hudson, who I just looked at his video this morning that he made. Think on Father's Day he made it, if I'm not mistaken, or 2 days ago, whatever. And I've always said that self hate is crazy, and we got to get that shit up out our hearts. There's no reason why, as brothers, we have to keep bashing each other. There's no reason why we should have to not want to go around people who look like us. We should never have to be intimidated of our own kind. It should never have to be like that. Kumo D said it best in the Self Destruction song. He never ever ran from the Ku Klux Klan, and he shouldn't have to run from a black man. And we shouldn't have to do that. I didn't get on here to preach. I'm just being real about it. And it's not just people in the hood. It's people who are famous. People who just, it doesn't matter if you have $0 or if you have 100 million or 10 million. It's like being ignorant is at an all-time high. And we don't need it. Sometimes we get around each other. Yeah, Josh. And we don't need that. That's why for my annual barbecue, it doesn't represent that. My annual barbecue is about everybody coming together and actually having a good time. Not your average barbecue that you go to where you seeing everybody act ratchet, ghetto, and stupid. They can't control their liquor. Or they start off being okay, and then after a while, when they drink that courage liquor that makes them think that they Hulk Hogan and shit, and all of a sudden they trying to challenge everybody. I know y'all have seen cookouts like that, but that's not what the No Duck Zone annual barbecue is about. That's not what I'm about. For you guys that have been around me in real life, I talk my shit, but I mean no harm. But I do mean what I say. But I'm never a person who, you ask anybody who's been to the last 2 barbecues, ask them how that went for them. Ask them what did they get out of it. And they're going to tell you we had a great time. It's not 50 people there. It's not 100 people there, but it's the right amount of people who are there that should be there. But that self-hate, that's some shit that's got to go. That shit got to go immediately. And it doesn't just have to go with just regular people or famous people, but it has to go with us to it on this YouTube streets. It's got to go. It's got to go, and it's got to go immediately. Because as far as media, we all we got. Now, why is it that we can't all throw a barbecue or do something where we can invite content creators there? Everybody's not going to get along. Everybody's not going to get along, but there's some of us that should be under the same roof, and it shouldn't even be an issue. And a lot of times we don't even know why we have an issue. Oh, I know why, because we can't agree on boxing. Something that don't pay our bills. It should never have to ever have to be like that. Never. And nobody's expecting the world to be perfect. But this is the reason why when I made my when I first did my barbecue, I wasn't biting off nobody. I didn't want to follow behind nobody. I wanted to be able to do my own thing, and I just wanted to celebrate my accomplishments with the people who made it possible. Because let's just be honest, without people acknowledging you and paying attention to you and respecting what you do, you have no show. You have no subscribers. And it doesn't matter how many you got. Right? If it's 100 subscribers or it's 3,000. If there's nobody that's respecting what you do, or they just don't like you, you have no show. It's not going to work out for you. So, for all the people who did subscribe to me recently, my subscribers went up to 611. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Oh, I know people supposed to go subscribe to me. I'm the shit. Absolutely not. There's nobody on here the shit. Because this shit can come to an end at any day. So we have to be appreciative. We have to be thankful. It's crazy to sit here and say I'm doing the 3rd year annual barbecue. And, when it was coming to my first one, I was like, I sat thought about it for a second, because I was still in the mix of trying to, but I said, hell, why not? Like, why not do this and try it out? Every year I've been able to be successful in doing it. The last 2 years it didn't rain, and we know August is a tough month. August is a month where it rains like hell. And the Lord has blessed me to be able to get out there 2 years in a row, hoping that He lets me get it a third year in a row to do it. But if it ever does rain, believe me, y'all, we already will be working on a backup plan. But we're hoping to be able to be outside and enjoy it. I have everybody's numbers, so some of you guys, I believe, already in your WhatsApp. For people who don't know how to get there, I've sent it to you. We're not knowing how to get there, but as far as walking through the park, some of y'all will know already. But I'll just send it anyway because I got a lot going on that day. So I'm always trying to make sure that I have everything set up for you guys for when you get there. Try to make it as comfortable as I can for y'all. If anybody coming, like I said, willing to bring anything, you're more than welcome. Um, Chairs you guys don't need like that, but if anybody wants to bring their own chair, hey, I'm cool with it. I'm absolutely cool with that, and I have no issue with people bringing their own chairs. There are tables in the park. Of course, for the people who know that's been there before, you know there's tables there. So feel free to pop up at any time with your chairs. And it's just gonna be so many different things that, like I said, we're gonna be taking place, but there's no hate at my barbecue. Shouldn't be none, period. Um, And when I first did it, like I said, people go, wow, it was never put out to the public. Well, it's put out to the public, but there's just no invites. You know, I might say, hey, I might put on my storyline, we're 2 weeks away or 2 months away from the annual barbecue, but that's not an invite. That's just me letting people know, hey, we're 2 months away from it. The only reason why it always ended up being like that, y'all, is because you can't invite everybody to everything. That's why it was never where, you know what I'm saying? I told a lot of people, like, yeah, everybody come out. Hell no. Hell no. A lot of y'all have to be babysitted. I'm not babysitting no grown ass people. My wife is not babysitting no grown ass people. So we invite people that we know for sure are going to serve a good purpose. And we don't never have to ever have to worry about them. So um August 16th, for the people that was there, we're gonna have a great time, amazing time, man. It's always never been a boring moment. The location that we at is so amazing, man. I mean, what I mean, this location is amazing. Coco Tina, what's up? My girl Coco. Um, this location is so amazing that you wouldn't even believe that this location exists. And for the people who's been to the barbecue the last 2 years, they know exactly what I'm talking about. This location is amazing. Coco, everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's good right now. I'm chilling. I'm just making my annual barbecue announcement. I know I have to come back here again probably next month to make another announcement. You see what Coco Tina said? This is where y'all know I ain't lying. What does that say right there, y'all? Nice and quiet and out the way. Nice and quiet and out the way. You know what I mean? We're not around 300 idiots that's everybody's just doing that, or they just, and there's nothing wrong with doing that as long as you know how to control yourself, but everybody's not doing that and they're running around acting stupid. Yeah, you know what I mean? We chilling. We chilling, Josh. Hey Josh, that's why next year you got to get up here, Josh. You got to get up here, Josh. Come on, man. You, DP Rocker, y'all all got to get up here next year, man. Got to get up here, Josh. Polite, what up, Coach? Got to get up here. August of next year, Josh, you got to come to NY, man. Josh, if I'm you, I'm saving my coins now to come to NY next year. Josh, you are nice and quiet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My man Josh is Gucci, man. I gotta call you, Josh, too. I still got your number, bro. That's crazy. I ain't called you in a minute. I gotta call you. Nah, Josh is Gucci, man. Being around Josh and BC will be dope. BC, when you see him, man, laid back dude. Smoke his shit, he chill. He ain't, you know what I mean? Dudes is chill. These people that I have invited in my life and been a part of it and will continue to be a part of it because these are not my social media brothers. These are I love these dudes, man. I love these dudes, man. You know what I mean? So to have them all up under in one area is beautiful. Oh, that's all right. That's what these grandbabies do, man. I got grandbabies too. Don't worry. That's what they do. All right, Coco Tina. You definitely have a blessed one. So but that's what it's all about. Um, us having fun. And I I hate to treat my annual barbecue every year like a secret, but there's just some it will never come to a point where I put it out to the public and say everybody come on. Unless it's like some back to school joint or something, then that's something different, which um back to schools it takes a lot. And I was thinking of doing the back to school one day, but the problem is with a back to school event, some of these parents are stupid. They stupid and they do too much. And y'all know what I'm talking about. It's hard nowadays to do a Christmas toy drive, a Thanksgiving, giving out turkeys any day because people don't appreciate nothing. And then these be the first people that say that you don't do nothing for the community, you don't do nothing for them. Yeah, they will, Josh. These are people who say you never do nothing for the community, you never do nothing for them, and then the minute you do something for the community, they act like a bunch of asses. They start coming to get a book bag that, oh, I got a friend who got 3 kids. Can I know you can't get a book bag for them? If your friend is not here, you know that already. Why would you come and try to get a book bag for your homegirl? Oh, I got 2 more daughters at the house. Well, you gonna bring one daughter and don't bring your other two? That's a bunch of BS. You obviously ain't got 2 more daughters. Well, I do, but they didn't want to come. Oh well, that's not my problem. When they ready to come, give them the address. People out here think they could tell you anything, and it be your own people that will stand to your face and lie to you. It'll be your own kind, the same ones that say you never do nothing for the community. You don't bring nothing to the table, and the minute we do, y'all mess it up. People always trying to just yeah, just follow the instructions. So next year, so there's 2 things I'm going to be doing. 2 things I might be doing, right? Because we might up it up a little bit. We might up it a little bit. Should have upped it this year. So 2 things happen next year, right, Josh? Chat, everybody listening, two things happen. And I want y'all to drop a comment when this video is over, or you can say something now. So two things I might do next year. I might do a no Doug Zone boat ride, or I might do a back to school. Which one sounds better? Which one sound better, y'all? Should I do the back to school or should I do a boat ride? That boat ride sound mean though. I ain't gonna hold you. He says back to school kids always come first. That's a fact. It's the parents I hate dealing with. I promise you, man. Oh, I hate dealing with these parents. I'm telling you, I hate it because they think that you're stupid, like as if you're not a parent or you haven't been around the block or two. They be killing me, man. So I was at my homie's gym last year, right? And he was doing a toy drive. And this old man came through. He wasn't there. He stepped out, but somebody else was there. And he didn't. He said he had a grandchild or whatever, older man. And you should know already when they say that and they don't have the child with them, they full of shit. He got the toy anyway. Me and my man's we go get something to eat. Same man who runs the gym. We go get something to eat. We go inside the place to go eat, right? Little Jamaican spot. Same old man walks in and tries to sell my man who runs the gym the same toy. My man know what the toys look like because they're in his gym. So now when he asks him what he got it from, he lied to him. I forgot what he told him. But I'm looking like this is the same old dude that said he was coming to get it for his grandchild, but he's selling it to get him a couple of dollars. This is what our own people do to us. And then got the audacity to wonder why we treat each other the way we do. We don't scam anybody else from no nationality, but we scam each other. And I'm not saying we should do that. But when we come to each other, we like to scam each other. We scam artists when it comes to each other. When he did that, my man was like, my man just looked at him like, come on, really? And that's what they do. Back to schools are never easy. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a lot of headaches. See, but the one thing about me, I got control of what it is I do. You can't come tell me something and I'm gonna just go for it. Oh yeah, my child is this, or my nephews and my girlfriend, she got, I don't care what she got. She ain't here, you ain't getting it. So move out the way so everybody else can come and get it. Because my job is to make sure everybody gets it. Everybody. So just know that when it is time for the back to school, I showed y'all before, these book bags, school bags is out already. You know what I mean? I showed y'all this the other day. This will be the bag where they can, you know what I mean, carry your phone or you can put your pencils in here, whatever. Depends on what kind of lunch they got. They might be able to, this is really for a tablet, but you might be able to carry a little lunch in there. Depends on, you know what I mean? So all this stuff we got. And all that's for a great price. Only $30 for that. You get all that in one bag. You get the other two in the bag for that for $30. Nice price. Black Star Sports TV. What up, Black Star? What's good? How's everything? How's moms? How's the families? How's your nephew? How's everybody doing? So, just keep all that in mind. That's what you get. So maybe you're back to school next year, but this year we're gonna barbecue. We're gonna have our regular barbecue. Might be the last barbecue. Might be the last barbecue for the annual joint. It's still gonna be an annual get together, but who knows? It might be a toss up between a back to school or a boat ride. So, but for 2026, I'll take some time to think about it. But like you said, back to school is always comes. But it's a lot of work that you got to put in with back to school. A lot of that takes time. So we'll see how that works out. Um, and of course, I'm gonna be trying to. It's a lot of different things that I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to, like I said, step it up. There's things that me and the missus is working on that we trying to put together. So we're gonna put some things together. But y'all just gotta bear with us because a lot of this stuff takes time. Um, gotta put a lot of money in. So when we say donate to the channel, we're not begging because we have a financial problem. You guys will sit there all day and tell somebody that they need a new microphone, they need a new this and need a new that, and they need merch. You need this and that. Let me tell you something. Money don't grow on trees, and neither does it grow in sewers. You know what I mean? If somebody could be invisible and just go in a bank and take money, they probably would, and we all be living great. But of course, it doesn't work like that. So when we ask to donate to the channel, um, it's not for financial reasons, like far as paying your rent or something. Hey, you want me to go get this? Sweaters, we got the hoodies. So hoodies, t-shirts, we're working on more t-shirts. The person who does my t-shirts, right now, they're out of commission, but they will be back soon. So it's a slow process with that, but I got what I can get from them. But that's all we saying is donate, and it's support. You guys go to a lot of channels where it's like, I mean, you support who you want to support, but let's make it make sense. Miss Fields, what's up? If you can go out your way to go support somebody who's talking about nothing, and you can hit their Cash App or they Zelle or PayPal or whatever, and they really not even really talking about anything. Some of y'all will pay for controversy, and it's crazy. It's a damn shame that y'all will pay to hear somebody gossip about somebody else's business, and y'all get y'all rocks off by doing that. I never could understand that. That you'll get your rocks off. The world feeds off negativity. Yeah, because we allow it to. But when that negativity comes to us, we got an issue. So yeah, um, that's what I'm doing. So next year, that's probably what it'll be. Next year that's probably it will be a boat ride or it'll be back to school. My man Josh said the kids come first. Hey, I might be in the back to school. Yeah, exactly, man. For real, Josh. If I want to listen to gossip, I could sit around my wife and hear her talk to her friends. I could hear that. You know what I'm saying? If I want to hear gossip, we are not on here to gossip. That's not what the whole thing of being on YouTube was for, was to gossip. You understand? You can go listen to Wendy Williams when she was doing her talk. That's what she would do. But that's what she got paid to do. If you listen to some of these radio stations, that's what they get paid to do, to gossip. TMZ, what do they do? Right? So that's not what we're here for. So like I said, I just showed you the no Doug Zone bags, the book bags. Um, hey, and it is what it is. We going from there. We're growing. It's a slow process because when it comes to working, man, these jobs are like these jobs. Two things happen. Either these jobs are not hiring, or you go from having 12 hours to them dropping your hours. Not just you, but the company, because they ain't getting money like that. They ain't making this money. It's difficult out here. So when y'all seeing people put up a PayPal or Cash App or Zelle, y'all got to stop thinking that somebody is begging y'all for money. Appreciate you, Black Star. Nobody's begging y'all for money, but it takes time to sit up here. It takes time to sit up here. Rather if you up here 2 hours or rather if you up here 5 hours. It takes time to sit up here. It takes a lot of time. But if y'all not doing it, y'all not gonna know. You're not gonna know what it feels like. Where somebody feels like, you know what, this is not working no more, and maybe I should go find something else to do. I was talking to a longtime friend of mine on the phone yesterday, and that's what I was telling him. It's easy to get discouraged when you feel like something is not going your way anymore. But I always told him no Doug Zone meant not ducking from anything that you want in life, anything that you could benefit from. That's what people never understood with No Doug Zone. They thought it was just about fighters not ducking each other. But No Doug Zone represents, it's bigger than boxing. And that's not me being cocky. It's bigger than boxing. It's to not duck anything in life that you want, that you could benefit from. Only if you could benefit from it. If you can't benefit from it, leave it alone. Because that's what life is all about, trying to benefit something that can help you down the road, make you move forward, not going backwards. If you're around something right now that you feel like you're going backwards in life, you better get away from it. That's friends, family, even a job. We all supposed to be moving forward in life, not going backwards. And that's what No Doug Zone would always continue to represent. Moving forward, going after whatever it is that I want in life. I know what I want and I know what I don't want. And whatever I don't want, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not even looking in that direction because I know it's not for me and I'm not getting nothing out of that. It's just gonna put me in the position that I don't want to be in. So that's what we're doing over here. We're doing what we supposed to do. But stay tuned to it. Um, for the No Duck Zone merch, the book bags, the bags I just showed y'all. Y'all know. Uh, Interested? You hit my Cash App or hit me in my DM. Y'all know where to find me. Big Text, what up? Y'all know where to find me. Um, those some of them bags, like I said, for the rest of this year, even we're gonna be trying to make some orders this year to give them out. So it won't be no back to school giveaways, but I don't know, but we're gonna try to do something with those bags, and I want to see a lot of these bags in the city. I want to see a lot of these bags, these No Doug Zone book bags in the world, because let me tell you something, it's bigger than just the logo. And shout out to my brother Black Star Sports TV for him and his sister for helping to even put this logo together. Yeah, my wife picked the duck. As far as adding the colors and what you see, my man Black Star's sister was behind that. And man, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be real with you. Whenever I get to meet her, I owe her ass a check. Real talk, I owe her a check. Nice fat check too. So shout outs to her. Shouts to my man Black Star for even throwing that alley hoop. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day, us helping each other. We all are not gonna see eye to eye on certain things, and sometimes we all have our fallouts for whatever reason. We have our fallouts because behind this YouTube shit, we all have real stuff going on in our life that sometimes could prevent us from doing this. He said, yeah. Yeah, well, I tell you what, Josh. I tell you what, Josh. It's right here for you. Can you imagine going hiking with this bad boy right here? Huh? Can you imagine going hiking with this bad boy? Huh? You can go hiking with this bad boy, right? And then you can put your phone in here or put whatever you want, put your weed in there if you want. You got this bag where you can carry your tablet or you can put whatever you want in there. Come on, all that for $30, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. All that for $30, y'all can't beat that, bruh. See, one thing about me, I ain't beat nobody over the head. No, sir. No, sir. For real, wear it across your chest. That's a fact. Anybody, you know, when we come with the no Doug Zone sweaters, this is not even the main sweater that's out right now. This is just something that I put together for myself. When we come with the main sweaters, that's like $50. It's no beating nobody over the head. We know sweaters cost. We know hoodies cost. It's not even sweaters, hoodies. We know hoodies cost. We come in with a decent price. Come on now. You got people trying to beat people over the head out here and then saying it's business. People charge you $50 for a damn t-shirt with a face on it that you can go get made. Are you kidding me? It'd be your own kind. And then they tell you that it's business. No, it ain't business. You trying to hustle me. We got hoodies coming out that's $50. Are you freaking kidding me? We still working on the varsity jackets. Told you about the varsity jackets, right? I told you about the varsity, how much that was gonna cost. Y'all gonna look at me like I'm crazy if you knew what the prices for the varsity jacket was. You'd be like, McLean, you're out of your mind. Varsity jackets cost. Yeah, well, you can't start off by charging people 300-400 for a varsity jacket. People got to eat out here. Yeah, you got to make your money, but you got to do it the appropriate way. You can't be out here trying to rob people. Now, maybe as the time go on, your price go up because yesterday's price is not today's price. Shout out to my man Joe Crack. But when you're trying to get your brand up off the ground and you still building, you can't be out here trying to rob people, man. Because the same way you got to eat and you got to make your money, they got to do the same thing. They got to do the same thing, man. You got people out here still trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. So you got to be just careful how you how you do things when it comes to doing business. Be smart about it. And stop. We have to stop stepping on each other. Then wonder why we can't work together. Why is it that we can't do nothing together? Because somebody keeps trying to get over somebody. That doesn't make any sense. But that's what's going on now, right? So y'all put y'all order in when y'all ready. I might not have it for you now. If you put your order in, we make it happen immediately. It's not like I'm sitting around with $100 worth for, not $100, but I got 100 merchandise just sitting around in the house. Because believe me, if I could have it that way, I would. We have to place, this is why we have to place orders. Just like with the coffee mugs. Coffee mugs is still available. Place your order. Place your order. I got a better one for y'all. So back to school, well, school's gonna be ending, but it's gonna be starting back up. Let's help these kids get some school gear. Well, not so much school clothes because it ain't nothing we can really do about that part, right? As far as book bags and all that, a lot of parents can't afford all that. I don't care how cheap a book bag may be. There's a lot of parents who are single parents that might be in the shelter or they together. They might have lost their job. They don't have it like that. Let's get them some. Let's get them some no Doug's own book bags to go back to school with. This ain't for my hustle. Oh, he doing that to make money. Listen, of course we do this to make money, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna get my money regardless. But it's about taking care of them. It's about taking care of them. Let's make sure we can get enough bags. Let's make enough donations to Cash App where we can get them straight and get you straight. I would love nothing more for somebody to walk around going to school. I don't care if they in St. Louis or they in Texas or Florida and they got a NBZ bag. That would be super dope. We're gonna push for that. We are going to push for that. Hold on, y'all. Y'all give me 1 second. Don't go nowhere. Yeah, sorry, I need to go get my phone. So yeah, if we ever gonna be looked at in this country as human beings and not just by the color of our skin, then we're gonna have to start carrying ourselves like human beings. We have to start carrying ourselves like human beings. We really do. Smash that like button, y'all. Let's get these likes up. All this I'm talking, there's no way it should just be 4 people. Come on, y'all all come in, smash it. That's right. Come on in, smash that like button. Come on in. Don't be afraid. I don't bite. I ain't up here talking about your favorite fighter today. I'm not doing that. And I'm not gossiping like the rest of these girly mouth dudes. That's all they want to do. No, 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 no. I'm talking about wealth. I'm talking about keeping the community together. I'm talking about taking care of these kids. A lot of them are out of school now, but there's going to be some of them that when they go back to school, they're not going to have a book bag, man. They're not going to have it. They're not going to have it, and we need to work on doing that to make sure that they are okay when it's time for them to go back to school. So you make sure you hit that Cash App. You make sure you hit that Cash App, and you get you a No Duck Zone book bag. Get a book bag, baby. Come on now. Come on. This ain't about me. It's about them. Will be in New York City, July 26th. Yeah, July 26th. That's Carissa Shields, and Carissa Shields fights that day. That's cool. As long as I'm alive, these annual barbecues, um, And every year I'm hoping to change. My man Josh Sanders says a back to school giveaway next year. I would love a lot of y'all that's outside of New York that if this plan goes through, I would love for y'all to be here. Oh yeah, yeah. 26 is the day Shushu fights and Xander fights at the Garden. Yeah, I might have to pull up for that. I'll probably pull up for that. I ain't putting in no damn credentials for that. I'll probably pull up for that though. Respectfully, I'll pull up for that. Get these likes up, y'all. Come on, we got to get these likes up. Get these likes all the way up. People watching, come on. Don't be afraid to smash the like button. Come on in. Promise y'all I won't bite. Promise y'all I won't bite. Come on in, man. Come on in and smash that like button. Yeah, July 26th is going to be a movie, man. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great card. Great card. Real great card. So, shout outs to everybody who came out, though, for these last couple of years. Smoking Me TV, my brother BC, Coach Seafood, my brother Jacob, his mama Lupe, my assistant Ebony, um, Thomas, Coach CJ, me, Tommy, B3, CDK, and the right side. Oh, y'all all coming to New York next month on the 26th? That'll be dope. If that happens, I'll definitely looking forward to seeing y'all. Well, I'm not doing no giveaways now, but I'm talking about raising the money where I can get these book more, get more of these book bags where I can give them away. I want to give them away by the time school starts back up this year. So you know what I mean. But I'm might be doing a back to school giveaway next year for my instead of me having an annual barbecue, which I probably end up doing anyway. Turn it into a whole back to school giveaway next year because that takes a lot, when you're trying to do that. I mean, people can still order their book bags this year and get one, and then next year it just be a giveaway. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to do a back to school giveaway, and so there's some things that we're working on. That takes money, man. It takes a lot of money. Sometimes you find yourself even having to spend your own money, or you got to get sponsors. You got to get endorsements. People don't realize that. This is why I be like, y'all be up here playing, man, acting like this YouTube shit is easy. As soon as y'all see somebody on here, y'all swear up and down they making money. And it don't work like that. Everybody up here is not making money. Some people are still trying to figure it out. And it becomes a lot because it can discourage you and make you feel like, hey, this man not necessarily be for me. But this is for me. This is up my alley. I got a job to do. And that's what I will continue to do. The No Duck Zone annual barbecue is going to be dope this year as it was last year, but even doper this year. So we just looking forward, and I hope a lot of you guys make it up next year. Come on up next year. I'm gonna keep telling y'all that until y'all come up. Come on up and have y'all some fun. Because that's what we're all about at the end of the day. We're not about none of that hood stuff and being crazy. We're not about all that. We're actually about having us a damn good time. And you'll see. You guys will see what we do. So I just got a whole bunch of different things in the works right now that I'm doing. It just takes a little time to get all of it done, but I will have it. I will have it done. What I'm up here? 15. I was been up here 50 minutes. Damn, 50 minutes go by fast. I know I've been up here 50 minutes. It felt like it was shorter than that. So I got a kid today from Cops and Kids out in Brooklyn that I'm supposed to be getting up with to talk to. I won't be live, but just a record. So um, you'll be seeing that me do that in a few. Shout outs to Cops and Kids who also just got a new gym in the Bronx. They're growing heavy, and hopefully um, there'll be other parts in New York, Harlem, Queens, um, hell, maybe I won't say Yonkers, but that's kind of outside of the jurisdiction. But as far as Harlem and Queens, yeah, something nice. So let's hope that that they get that. But that's some of the my man Bohemian. Can't forget about the brother, Bohemian Boxing Report, live and direct, cut his check. Um, Four Corners, my man Maurice that was out there last year, but this year we're gonna bring the whole Four Corners. Uh, Hopefully I see my man boxing with Chris, AG Boxing Corner. We're gonna get a lot of my media brothers out there. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ham this year. We're gonna get everybody. We're gonna get some of the ladies in the media because they count for something too. Right? It ain't just like it's fellas. There's a lot of dope ladies in the media that's doing their thing just as good as we are. So they deserve that shout out. So we're gonna get a lot of them out there, man. I mean, like I said, man, listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I know this back to school doing sounds good for next year, but that boat ride sounds sexy, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And I love the kids. Love the kids, but this boat ride, man, it sounds like everything. It sounds like everything. I'm not gonna lie. I'll definitely have to take some more time in considering doing this back to school. But I'm telling y'all, man, that boat ride. Oh man, oh man, early too. I ain't even no doing no boat ride at night. I could do it at night. At night it looks so much better though. I ain't gonna hold you though. I ain't gonna hold you though. Ain't nobody being on the boat for 8, 9 hours. Well, wise. Call you live at 6 a.m. here listening. Chills are tripping over. Yeah, yeah, Wise. What's up, Shoes? What's up, Queen? Yeah, I don't, you know what? I don't be tripping off what these people be talking about because I don't be giving a shit. I be in my own lane. I'm getting ready to celebrate my third annual barbecue. That's the problem. A lot of these dudes don't have nothing to celebrate. They celebrate nonsense. They glorify nonsense. If you had something to look forward to in life, you can't make no room in your life to gossip and to worry about what somebody else got going on if you got something going on. A lot of these dudes ain't got shit going on. They're trying to convince you that they do, but in all reality, they don't have nothing going on. They got nothing going on, man. It's quiet. Straight up. And I hate to put it like that, but let's just be real. It's quiet. They got nothing going on, man. And it's sad. A lot of these guys on here are young. but some of them are old enough to know better. They're old enough to know better. And that's the sad thing. Like I said, at some point, we're not gonna wake up because we keep saying every year for the last centuries that we all gotta wake up. Nobody's at this point doesn't even matter now, right? Doesn't matter at this point because the most important thing to people is, hey, as long as my views keep going up, I don't care what you think about me. As long as there's controversy, if it helps my channel, I'm gonna do it. That's why I don't go to a lot of places no more. It's like going to that one friend house and you want to go chill and smoke and drink and just be relaxed and you go in there. Every time you go in there, there's an altercation, rather if there's an argument or a fight about to break out. There's too many altercations on these channels and too many fights about to break out. But then the question becomes, is you never come and kick it with me. Why would I want to come and kick it with you at your place when if you not messy, then the people you got around you are messy. So be aware of your surroundings and be mindful of the company you keep. And be mindful that if you hang around clowns long enough, you'll become a part of the circus. Okay, let me say that again because I probably went over some of y'all heads. If you surround yourself around clowns, you will become a part of the circus. And I don't know about you, but I don't like clowns. Never did. But I see some of y'all do. I mean, so keep doing what you do. But every time we look at YouTube, right, and we're looking for something new to happen on here, we're looking to hear a new story being developed. And it's the same old song. It's the same old song. Some of y'all try to remix it, but it's the same old song. Same old stories, same old arguments, the same old disagreements, the same old debating, the same people talking about nothing. And when you see that, that should push everybody to saying, you know what? I don't have to be like them. I don't have to, I can go just be me. I could go be me, right? There's no penalty in me being me. Y'all act like if there's a penalty with you being you. There's no penalty with you being you. Why are we afraid to be us? Well, I'm not afraid to be me, McLean. This is me. Can't be. Happy y'all are quiet as a church mouse when y'all around y'all family. But when y'all get on here, oh, y'all doing backflips, you doing cartwheels, you're beating on your chest. King Kong ain't got shit on me type dudes. When you don't have to put on the front for us. We know you soft as a Care Bear. But some of y'all will continue to do it. Yeah, it is wise, and I don't get the shit. I don't get it. You know what? Let me stop saying I don't get it. I do get it. I get it. That doesn't mean it's right. It's stupid to me, but I get why. I mean, I look at it sometime and I just go, all right, whatever. I'm gonna stay doing what I do though, because the views is all right to a certain extent, but I really don't care about it. I did something yesterday about Brandon Lee. What I get, 58, 59 likes for it, views for it, or whatever. Well, but when I talk, of course, when I talked about Hitchison and George Kim Boss 200 and stuff, yeah, I already know what y'all like just by the views. Because the views says a lot, but the problem with y'all is y'all look for a certain amount of views. I just look at the views. Okay, at least somebody paid attention. Oh, I got 30 views for that. Okay, fine. Somebody might have said you should have got 100 views for that. You got 30. Oh, that's cool. It's all right. All them, I can go from having 30 views to having 1,000 and some to having 2,000 and some. I got all type of different numbers when it come to views. You know what I do? I just take all that shit and add it up like money. I add it all up like money because it counts for something. Listen now, I'm dropping gems on you, dropping gems on you. Every dollar count. That's how I look at them views as a dollar. Yeah, I might not be getting paid for it, but it's okay. I look at that. Every dollar counts. And my views ain't bad. They nowhere near the best, but they're not bad. And it's okay. Well, what I'm gonna do? Well, let me go do this video. Let me delete this video that I made, do it over, and then maybe they'll like it if I do the video over. Then maybe I'll go from 30 to 100 views. I'm not doing that. Whatever's on there is on there, and it can stay on there. I've told y'all I'm not here for your comfortability. So I'm not gonna be out here crashing out and saying a whole bunch of negative stuff and stuff that's not true just to get views. And when you speaking on something or somebody and they see you, I keep telling y'all, when they see y'all gotta have that same energy. And y'all not gonna do it because the first thing y'all gonna do is holler that, oh, it's just YouTube and that's my job. That's not your job. As YouTubers, it's not our job, or being in the media, it is not our job to be out here causing controversy. That's not our job. That's not our job. He said, don't count the days, make the days count. I say, don't count the views, make the views count. Yeah, that part. I have few subscribers on numbers, but I make them. Exactly. Facts wise. You know what I'm saying? D Hall, what's up, man? Everybody go subscribe to my brother D Hall in the People Show. Shout out to Jay York, man. Shout out to my brother D, man. Go subscribe to him, y'all. Drop your D Hall, drop your channel. Drop your channel, man. So we have to understand that it is not our job to cause controversy. It's really not. Be real. You ain't gotta sell yourself. Be real. Me starting this No Duck Zone annual barbecue was the best thing I could have ever did for my friends to come from in New York and outside of New York, just to come to New York and kick it with me and my beautiful wife, where we know how to have fun together. Ask anybody who's been to the barbecue and ask them what kind of person is Clarence and his wife. Same kind of person I am on here. Not one person has come to my annual barbecue in the last 2 years and have complained about it. Everybody had fun. We laughed, we joked, we listened to music. That's what we do. We don't get drunk and act like a bunch of a-holes that can't control their alcohol. We don't do that. I don't invite those kind of people into my world because the minute I see you getting like that, you won't be asked to leave. You'll be told to leave. It's my event. I don't have to ask you anything. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not here to, like I told you before, I'm not here to babysit a bunch of grown ass people. I would never do it. If I even thought that you were a person that I have to keep my eye on all the time, you're not somebody I want around me because I have no time for babysitting. My kids are grown. I don't do no babysitting. Well, except for my little grands, but still, you know. So it's a lot of things I just don't be interested in when it comes to this YouTube shit. That makes me fall back and say, you know what, I'm just not interested because every day doesn't have to be boxing. It doesn't have to be boxing. Really don't. That's why I'm able to do my morning chop ups. That's why I'm able to. If I could talk about the birds and the bees for 4 hours if I wanted to. I don't have to follow this pattern of, hey, everybody else on this channel is talking about it, so why are you not? Because I ain't everybody else. That's why it's called No Duck Zone. I don't follow everybody else's pattern because I don't. What everybody does for their channel don't help me. It ain't helping me. Just saying, you got to make it make sense. Be your own man. Be your own person, and just live your life, man. That's all I'm saying, man. I ain't up here preaching. Just live your life. That's all. It's that simple. Live your life. Have fun. Do what you do, man. Wanted to make this announcement about the barbecue. I'll be making another one the closer we get to it. I probably won't be making another one for another couple weeks. Um, Probably sometime the July 15th to 16th might be making it. As we get closer, I'll probably be doing the countdown when I'll be letting y'all know. And it's definitely going to be something epic and spectacular and a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And sometimes we need a break from all the boxing, even though we all get around each other and we speak it anyway. But sometimes we just need to, I love to be around my media brothers outside of boxing. So, excuse me, getting tired, y'all, but I ain't finna go back to sleep. I got work to do today. But yeah, to be outside of boxing, to get around my media brothers, and, to get around everybody, coaches, fighters, and just enjoy ourselves. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. I got a bust a move. I got a dope amateur that I gotta get to talk to. We do know it is fight week. Brian Norman is fighting tomorrow. I think about 7 a.m. But there ain't no way in hell I can catch that. A lot of y'all are probably gonna talk about it tomorrow morning. Me, if I look at the replay, if I just so happen to, which I'm not gonna be able to do, it's gonna be 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm not gonna have enough time to do that. Um, but I might try to fit them in somewhere to probably talk about them. But it's Throwback Thursday tomorrow, so I'm going back to my throwback fighters because no matter how Brian Norman performs them all. Everybody's still mad at the Boots situation. So all it is it becomes a whole he duck boots, so this and that, and it just becomes the same thing. Or keep talking about the same goddamn thing, rather if it was true or not. It's just that we keep doing this. Nobody finds something new. Everybody just keeps saying the same shit. So tomorrow I'll be on my throwbacks. I remember a couple weeks ago I was supposed to be talking about Emmanuel Augustus. I think I'm going to get to that tomorrow. Thank you, you too, Queen. Tomorrow I think I'm going to go ahead and get to it. So join me. We will speak about Emmanuel Augustus, which we were supposed to did it about 3 Thursdays, maybe 2 Thursdays ago. I'll say about 3 Thursdays ago. But we're going to get into that. So I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed, man. Everybody, please get the way they're going safe. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit the Cash App. Like I said, No Duck Zone book bags is out. Place your order. That's all I need y'all to do. Place your order for a bag. If you want a sweater, place your order, t-shirt, whatever you need to place your order for. And if you don't, if you're not interested in the merch, I'm not mad at you. Hey, your merch is whack. I don't like your logo. I'm not interested. Cool. Cool. Nobody's putting a gun in your head. Cool. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes just you coming through here and smashing the like button and conversating with me is good enough. You ain't interested in the merch? Cool. See, everybody don't really get interested in things until things get interesting. It's cool. It's all right. I don't trip off that. Appreciate y'all. God bless y'all. Just make sure y'all smash the like button. And I'll catch y'all later. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.